Good morning. How y'all beautiful people doing today? Y'all want some content? Y'all want some bullshit? We got all that. Wake up, my good people. Good morning. We got a good word. What's going on? Wazam, did you hear? Have you heard? From politics to weather. Let's talk about it. Tomorrow's mama bird. Keep it positive. Don't try me today or get kicked to the curb. Good morning. What's going on? Have you heard? Have you heard? Content bullshit. We got the morning vibe. Content bullshit. Talk to me while I ride. Hit the link and tell me some. You get where I'm coming from. Wazam, welcome to the live. We gon' learn ya, open up your eyes. So buckle up, it's gon' be a ride. Y'all rockin' with PT and just my vibe. We here to get your day started. Y'all come chill with us. Rock out in the chat or hit the link. We wanna see what's on y'all minds. Content and bullshit. We got the morning vibe. Content and bullshit. Talk to me while I ride. Content and bullshit. Hit the link and tell me some. Content and bullshit. You get where I'm coming from.
Addicted to the money. All I think about is getting paper when I'm hungry. I think I'm addicted to the money. All I think about is getting paper when I'm hungry. Yeah, I think I'm addicted to the money. All I think about is getting paper when I'm hungry. I think I'm addicted to the money. All I think about is getting paper when I'm hungry. Yeah.
Couple bitches tryna spend some bands on me. I like bitches that be tryna get their hands on me. Baby mama tryna get the fed on a nigga, but every time they come, I ran on a nigga. Smoking supercharged like a rock star. Got the jet stitch Jaxies with the pasta. Bitch, I like Vato money, Caliente money. Clean out the garage, I got the essay coming. I can't slick talk my out the pack. I'ma need all of that and I ain't budging on the tax. I come up and build a house and I ain't nothing but a dog. I'ma need all of mine, I ain't never ever show. Talk about some money while you're speaking my name. Let them real go-getters, they gon' say the same thing. We don't need 100 racks, we ain't running with the crowd. All my niggas 10 toes on their own, nigga, If I ever fall off, I'ma act up, I get back up, yeah. Only way I know to keep it straight is make it stack up, yeah. You won't think I know when I see shake ass nigga. Better hope I don't go broke, I'm robbing fake ass nigga.
I think I'm addicted to the money. All I think about is getting paper when I'm hungry. I think I'm addicted to the money. All I think about is getting paper when I'm hungry. Yeah.
Gotta watch a nigga that be playing on purpose, yeah. I've been watching niggas shooting friends on purpose. Damn, who is on? They gon' get the babes on purpose.
I know some niggas won't be me. Yeah, this shit look 3D. Yeah, this shit in 3D. I know some nigga won't be me. Ayy, I know some nigga won't be me. Yeah, this shit look 3D. Ayy, yeah.
I was never in the car with them niggas. I was a shock to them niggas. Wouldn't get caught with them niggas. I seen the flaw in them niggas. Wouldn't get far with them niggas. Couldn't employ none of them niggas. Prayed all off for them niggas. I put that claw on them niggas. I break a jaw on them niggas. Better go ask my slaughter these niggas. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. FN on me, the back end on me. Now watch out, little homie, you know I be on it.
I am a boss of these niggas. I couldn't floss with these niggas. Had to back off for these niggas. It's weird when I talk to these niggas. Ain't enough heart in these niggas. I throw the knife to these niggas. Fuck with a few, but you know I'ma spark with my niggas. How much I'm parked in my niggas? A product of murder work. I am that ball with them niggas. Tell them niggas they was scared of me, nigga. I come from robbing and starving them niggas. I'm a starter niggas. I caught some cases in Waco. I was a part of them niggas. I come from fighting in GB. Yeah, that shit look 3D. Ain't too many niggas see me. I know some niggas won't be me. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. FN on me, the back end on me. Now watch out, little homie, you know I be on it. That boy ain't from my hood. Fuck nah. Put that little cat in the backwood. FN on me, the back end on me. Now watch out, little homie, you know I be on it. Bitch, get some money, cause that what you ought to do. Better watch out who you motherfucking talking to. Step in designer. You know I be too wavy. Came to the spot and Lil' Mama went too crazy. Hand in the bowl, I beat some. Castro, mama always said I'll beat some. Did that. Bitch, I'm everywhere like Wi-Fi. Password, left him on the scene, that's a walk by. Out of there. Playing with the cash, boy, you dead wrong. Dead wrong. Now your mama gotta buy a headstone. Headstone. Don't give a fuck what the tongue by. Ayy. Don't tell a nigga what to smoke by. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. FN on me, the back end on me. Now watch out, little homie, you know I be on it. It was gangsta in that water then. It was given if you wanted it. We saw the money and we wanted it. If it was problems, it we doing it. It was gangsta in that water then. It was given if you wanted it. We saw the money and we wanted it. If it was problems, it we doing it.
What it do, what it do, what it do. What is up with y'all? I know I ain't been on in a minute. It's been a minute. But I said I was gonna come on today and definitely go through the madness with y'all. Cause it's a lot for us to cover. What's up, Mama Ross? I'm seeing CB up in the building. Northwest Trucking. My mother's keeper, what it do? Everybody in the clouds. All right, we got a lot to cover, y'all. So we're gonna hop right into it. Let me share my screen because there's a lot going on. Hold on, let me see. I got a lot. Let's see, can y'all see it? There we go. Okay, let's see where I want to start at because it's a lot. Okay, I know where we're gonna start at. First of all, let's talk about this Carmelo Anthony case. You know, they're trying to go for a retrial. Um, I've never seen where you ask for paperwork from a court hearing or court case that went on and seen them charge for the paperwork. I've seen that it's a petition going around because they were trying to charge $10,000 for the copy of the paperwork, which is ridiculous. I really feel like Collin County is really making a bad name for themselves. Hey, Big Red Diva, we already knew they were definitely untrustworthy. They are not fair with anything. That's just Collin County for you. Definitely not a place where you want to get caught up doing anything. You barely want to get a ticket out there because they're going to charge you with the utmost that they can do. So I found this video of someone that knows Austin's father, and I wanted y'all to hear what he had to say about Austin's father because Austin's father is trying to walk around like he is innocent in everything that's happened with his son, and he gonna show you why. Hold on.
Oh, hey, Jeff. I see you're still up to your old tricks, spouting bigoted vitriol on the internet, doubling down, tripling down on your racist rhetoric. But know this, Carmelo Anthony didn't kill your son. You did. By teaching your sons to be racist bullies and doing what they were doing, that incident never would have happened if you would have been a better father. It wouldn't have been such a bigoted piece of shit. So you will never know peace. All you have is your hatred. And yes, there's a lot of people on the internet that think like you and support you. Oh, hey, Jeff. I see you're still up.
That little video right there is so crucial to this case, this retrial coming up, because he's tried to act like in all of these hold on one second, y'all. See what it says. What's up, Auntie? Hold on.
Okay, there we
What's
go.
going on?
Well, what's up, pretty trucker? How
Nothing
you
much,
doing?
nothing much, nothing much.
I mean, were you finished with that video?
No, I was still talking about
Okay,
it because
I'll let you play it, and then I wanted to say a couple
no,
things about it.
go ahead. I already played it already.
No, okay, so yeah, I was gonna say this. Well, I did say the same thing. And look, oh, like that's an unfortunate situation, just period.
Mhm.
You know, like kids do all types of kid stuff like that all of the time, and it's a shame that somebody then had to die, and then somebody else gonna have to do 35, 17 to 35 or whatever they want to call it. But either way, old boy do need to take accountability, because
Hmm.
just like Carmelo's parents should have told him, look, if it's that bad where you got to carry a knife, just stay your ass home today. For real, just stay home. That's the safe spot for you. It's home. Just like his parents should have told him that. You should have told your parents, or you should have told your kids keep their damn hands to themselves, and not try to be the uh the authority figure on school grounds, like that whole move and you will be moved type shit. Like, come on, nah. So yeah, you gotta take accountability for that as a parent.
So the knife that they're saying that Carmelo Anthony was carrying is actually a utility knife that
Mm,
certain schools out in Frisco, Plano, they actually that's one of the tools you have to have for school.
mm,
So I'm thinking it was just in the bag because he has it every day for school because it's not
understandable.
actually just a pocket knife. Um, and that wasn't a tent. It wasn't even on school property. This was at like an athletic field that they have for track and stuff.
Mm,
So my thing was, to my recollection, if you are suspended from school, you are not supposed to be attending any school functions.
mm. At any school
The
for that matter.
twins,
Yeah.
exactly. The twins were suspended. And not only were they suspended, the twins had already be was already in trouble for bullying and doing racist shit.
Mm,
They was already in trouble for it. That's why I said, when people say, well, they didn't talk about the character. That's another thing that has come up. So Carmelo's Anthony's lawyer and the judge and the DA had made a deal where they wouldn't bring up no character witnesses and nothing about nobody's character because they knew if they brought up Carmelo was in school, Carmelo was a good student. He was a good kid. He actually saved a child from drowning in 2021. If they brought up them good things about him, they had to bring up what kind of character Austin had, which was bullying, getting into fights, being racist. So all around, it's like it was. That's why I always tell my kids, don't put yourself in a situation where you even have to deal with these people.
mm.
because majority of the time it's gonna be your fault. The finger is gonna be pointed at you, not
Well,
at nobody else.
and I agree with you. It's just even that situation right there. Now you got to deal with the law, and the
Mm-hmm.
law in the state of Texas. It's a dead white boy with a fatal hole in his chest, and that's a tough jury to beat. That's always going to be a tough jury to beat. So that just like you say, you try to tell your kids to just avoid the situation, avoid the
Mm-hmm.
situation altogether. So I'm with you. Look, when I was younger, I said that everybody's like, why do you have a knife? I'm like, man, we all carried knives when we was kids, man. Like that's what it was. Did that mean I ain't never have to stab nobody with it? And I got into plenty of fights when I was a kid. I never pulled no knife out or whatever. You just got into some fights. Um, if I was outnumbered or whatever, or me and the homies was outnumbered, because that was another thing. Like we didn't roll dolo. Like I ain't damn sure ain't going behind enemy lines solo. If you gonna fight one of us, you gonna fight all of us. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
just what it is. So you better not put your hands on any of us. Ain't nobody even got to walk home solo. Only one that walk home solo is the one that's closest to the last one's house. That's it. You
Mm-hmm.
know. But at the same time, oh boy, Austin's parent, dad, you supposed to teach your kids keep your damn hands to yourself. Even if this
I
boy
mean,
is not supposed to be quote unquote under your tent or whatever, and it's that big of a deal, or even if you suspicious, like yo, he got a knife in his bag and he ready to use it. I don't know what he's got. It's kind of suspicious. You go get somebody that works there. Go get some security. You know what I'm saying? Go tell a teacher, whatever the case may be. But you taking things into your own hands as a 17-year-old child, talking about some move or you will be moved. I mean, you kind of put yourself in that situation. So even though a jury might convict this boy, you still got a dead son. Like you
okay,
still got a
let's
dead
look
son
at
that
it.
you had to bury.
Let's look at it from a medical perspective, right? You know how much force you would have to use to get a knife through that through them bones where your heart is protected.
Yeah, if you actually cut the bone. But also I I think it was kind of just he just happened to hit the right spot or wrong spot, whatever, you know. And
Nah,
you clip the wrong ventricle artery, whatever. I'm not a medical professional. I don't
no,
think
they
you
said it
pierced
went.
the bone.
They they said that it actually pierced his heart. It went
Mm,
in his heart, 2 inches in his heart. So
yeah,
in order for that type of force to happen, either I'm lunging at you like straight lunging, and he was Carmelo kind of small to cause that much force, unless I'm over you with two hands over
yeah.
you going
Like
down, right?
yeah, like we're I'm going forward and so are you. So you
Or
kind of
you're
help. Yeah,
snatching me by my hoodie,
yeah.
pulling me towards you, and I have this knife, and you jab, and it goes in you because you're snatching me towards you.
Mm, dang.
So I can't wait till this retrial. Cause when I say
Well,
it's
I
about to
don't.
get good,
I mean, you looking at an appeal. I think a retrial is highly unlikely. Like there's going to be an
well, not a,
appeal.
I mean appeal. I mean an appeal.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I
Mm-hmm.
said, there's going to be an appeal. That's going to take some
Mm-hmm.
time. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I mean, this was just a tough case. I said this in the beginning. I was like, yo, this is a real tough case for this boy to beat. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it was just a real tough case for him to beat, and people didn't accuse me of being a coon and all that other stuff. And then you surprised when the verdict come out. I was like, that boy gonna face he facing 40. Like he likely gonna face 40 years. So
Uh,
this
I'm
was
gonna
just tough.
say the reason why everybody was looking at this case so funny is because they gave Carmelo 30 years, right? But it's
Mhm.
a white boy
They
in
getting
the state of
35.
Texas. Well, 35 is a white boy in the state of Texas that intentionally took a knife, a real knife, to a fight, and they had, agreed to a combat fight. They went
Mhm.
to the fight. He intentionally stabbed the boy, and he got 2 years.
Mhm.
Okay. There's another case with Mexican boy where he went to, well, he got in a fight with somebody and stabbed somebody. and he got 10 months
Yeah,
on
that
probation.
was a negligent homicide. That's what they got him for, like negligent homicide. I
So
remember that. That's when I put it
all
on Carmelo's attorneys. I put it on his
exactly.
attorneys. There was
His
just a
attorney
lot of
didn't fight
stuff.
for him.
Yeah, they did. He had a horrible defense crew, and
Hmm.
I have to say it. I'm like, if I got to put it on your attorneys, I got to put it on your parents. Because them parents can't hire those attorneys. They can't. Like you
But
gotta you.
when you are green, right? Which means when I say green, you're not used to dealing with certain people with certain things. Like they're not they're not street people, right?
Mhm.
So if you have somebody in your ear talking and saying, "Oh, y'all just need to be quiet and don't do
Yeah,
no interviews and
yeah. The
listen to this
ambulance chasing
lawyer and
activists. Yeah.
yeah, just do this and just do that." You even had what's his
What's the name?
name with his
What Dominic Alexander? That dude. I think.
no
Did I say his
what's the
name right?
dude? No, I'm talking about the one with the eye. Um, that's now walking around calling him a watermelon felon. What's his
Oh,
name?
that's no, that was the pops, the Jeff Metcalf dude.
Charles. Charles. Nope, Charles. Charles. What's that dude name? Damn. Somebody put his name in the
Yeah,
somebody did it right there.
I don't really know his name neither, but nah, look, I agree with you. It's just I felt like,
Mm,
look, the community as far as black folks was concerned, you pretty much did all you can do. The railroad was already like in effect in the beginning when they issued that boy $1 million bond, and you had to have
mm,
another bond hearing to get it lowered to $250,000 because bond ain't
mm,
supposed to be punishment. There was no reason why that boy is supposed to have $1 million bond in that situation. They pretty much just saying screw you. So you know that the railroad is in effect right there. So that helped being able to get an attorney to get, even though I believe a damn public defender could have got that damn bond lowered. That wasn't, because that was clear as day. Like that, I thought that was an easy one.
mm,
So I think they kind of sold his parents on that right there. Just when they was able to get the bond lowered, they sold his
mm,
parents on that, because that's all. Let's keep it real. If you ever had to put a lawyer under retainer or whatever, that's all they do is give you a sales pitch. You know that. You know.
mm,
So they,
mm,
they give you a sales pitch, say all types of stuff about how they're gonna get you off and everything else, and then come court time, they ain't saying nothing. You know, like they ain't say, they
mm,
like least said is the best said. Um, Whatever, but like right there, I just thought it was it was a horrible defense. Like right there, I would want an attorney that's skilled in three things. Okay, number one, jury selection. Okay, number
mm,
two, cases like this. You know, M1 cases. Self defense. Things like that. You're gonna have to have some kind of track record in this. And
there
some
you go,
wins.
right there.
And,
Big
and,
Red
and
Diva said Charleston White.
Oh, Charleston, yeah, that one. No, you're right
Mm,
about that.
mm-hmm,
And he
mm-hmm.
flip flop switch sides too. So
Man.
that's what he do. He do whatever the comment thread telling him to do. That's Charleston White
Mm-hmm,
gas. But yeah, I'm just saying you need a lawyer, because if you're gonna take it to trial, you need somebody that is extremely skilled when it comes to jury selection, because that's a big deal.
mm-hmm,
Also, cases exactly like this, a track record of either M1 assault, whatever, but getting people off when it comes to self-defense. When it's clear as day
mm-hmm,
you did it, but I got to get you off on self-defense. I need a track record. If you ain't got no track record, that's
mm-hmm,
it. You got all this money in the Give Send Go account. All the lawyers want it, so you supposed to be just taking applications and doing interviews while your boy's out on
mm-hmm,
bond. I don't see why you ain't going through interviews for 3-4 months and you pick the best candidate. Like that. That's
mm-hmm,
it right there. That's that. So those two things. And the third thing, I need a lawyer that can make some deals too, because I understand where I am. The odds of beating a jury are just so slim. So what kind of deal can you get to possibly get that boy out of here by the time he's 30? If you can get us down to second degree, M slaughter with a plea, and my boy can get out of here by the time he's 28, 29, 30 years old, maybe even sooner, on good behavior. Give me some options. I need a lawyer that's going to give me some options when it comes to that. You know, So,
True. And
and
then
then I
also
would
a
want a lawyer
lawyer.
that does all three of those things. Is skilled in all three of those things. You know,
Mm-hmm.
not one of the three, not two of the three. You got to
Mm-hmm.
be skilled in all three of these things. Because if the prosecution don't want to offer you that deal, then okay, we got to take it to trial. I need to know I got a lawyer that can win me the damn case. Has a
Mm-hmm.
record of doing this. You know, so
So when they kicked the three black women off of off the jury because they were teachers, they fucked up when they left the one white teacher because what shouldn't no teacher have been on that case? Not one. So right then and there, the jury should have been stopped. The
mhm,
whole trial should have been stopped right there. So for it to even go any further than that
yeah,
was a problem.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. If you're gonna kick three of my selected jurors off because of their profession, then I got to kick yours off for the same reasons.
yeah, it's supposed to be a jury of my peers. Not none of them was his peers. And on top of that, like I said, the white teacher staying on, this white teacher should not been on the jury
Yeah,
at
if
all.
that was the reason for dismissing the black jurors was because they were teachers, then shouldn't have been no teachers on the jury.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So
So I
that's
think he does have a case for appeal. Um,
mm,
yeah, I think he definitely has a case for appeal. But again, I'm not a legal professional. I don't know for sure, but definitely a case for appeal. And also, I believe he had incompetent defense.
mm-hmm.
Like
Yep.
that's enough right there. Like like I'm looking at the court the transcript, and
Mm.
you letting children, 17-year-olds interpret the law and stuff, asking kids, oh, do you think it was you know what I'm saying, just like deletion, or you think it was self-defense? Like, who cares what their opinion is? They don't know the law. They're kids.
Man.
You ask them to state
I believe
exactly
that
what they
some of them
saw.
people
Yeah,
was paid to say what they had to say, especially the one kid that was supposed to be his friend, and the kid uh just turned against him, said he didn't know him like that. They weren't friends like that. But boy, you in every picture,
yeah. I forget the
clearly.
boy. Ed, what's his name? Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie. It's just crazy. I'm
And
just
that's what I'm saying.
really
Now, if that was a real friend, wouldn't have been no need for no knife to be pulled out. Like old boy
mm-mm,
and his evil twin would have had to fight both of us right there. That's
mm-mm,
it. You know. But
mm-mm.
you know, I think it was just an unfortunate situation. You know, Carmelo was scared, obviously, for whatever reason. You know, we didn't get to see like that footage is so grainy. We like people saying that they can just see what happened. I'm like, you can't see what the hell happened. You
I
can see
think
who
that
approached when they approached.
the actual video, when you can really see the one that's not grainy, because it's either an old 7-year-old white lady that says she's seen one that's not grainy. So and we've seen too many court cases and too many police cases where they can clean them pictures up. So I believe that there is a video that they're just not showing because the attorney general had got um involved in this and has stopped certain videos from coming out. So I think certain videos they still not out.
Yeah, but even if they're not out, how can they not be in court? Like, I tend to not really take what people say on the internet for
I
much
say that
much more
they
than just
could
shit on
not
the
be
internet.
out because the same way they didn't show them the last time in court. The only thing that they showed in court was the actual stabbing and the aftermath.
Because I'm just saying, if it existed, why wouldn't Carmelo's attorneys, submit it, as evidence if it exists?
Because if you're not actually fighting for me, why would I submit it?
So I mean, I haven't heard
Let's not
anybody
forget.
from. I'm just saying, I
Let's
haven't
not
heard
forget
anybody
that.
from his camp, his team, his parents, anybody say that video exists. I just hear random people on the internet that
Well,
that really
I
don't know
actually have
nothing,
showed
saying they
proof.
saw it, but they can't show it.
No,
I'm like,
I actually seen proof of one lady. She had a pair of glasses on that records. She was showing it. I seen proof that this black man actually seen the video because his name was actually on the paperwork. The white lady that was running around saying she did see it, never seen it. It showed on the paperwork that she was denied access. So I'm not believing everything that I'm seeing, but I know for a fact that that father, that judge, and that district attorney, they all knew each other and were in a Christmas picture together. So that was already a conflict of interest. Judge Rope should have never been on his case, and neither that DA, because they knew the victim's father.
Mm.
Okay. The lawyer that Carmelo Anthony had and the district attorney actually had a law office for 15 years together. They should have
Mhm.
never been working that case together.
Which
So
is
we just want
also
to
why
bring
there's.
up.
I don't see how there's no doubt. If my lawyer knows the damn district attorney, why don't I have an option for a plea deal in here? Not to say he has to take one. I'm just saying it should at least be an option.
Because that's the victim's father's friend. So why would it be a option?
No, I'm like it should always be an option, especially. I mean, it should at least be one of the options. And if
Hmm.
I'm Carmelo's parents, I want as many options as possible that can at least get my son. Like I want,
I just think
like
that they
there's got to
really.
be three scenarios there. Like best case
Mm,
scenario, worst case scenario, and likely, likely, like at least. So like worst case scenario is really what happened. The boy gets found guilty of M1 and
mhm,
35. You're gonna get 35, you're gonna get 40 years, right? We knew he wasn't gonna get a
mhm,
life sentence no matter what. That wasn't gonna happen. But it was obvious he was facing that. That's like worst case scenario. Best case scenario, you
mhm.
go to trial, you beat it. Boom, you walk out of the courtroom scot free. You know, and the other scenario is how the hell can you get that boy out by the time he's 30 years old? Like get him out by the
Mhm.
time he's 30 years old. Um, I think that's and the way that I see it, you can do that with some kind of deal, or even if he does get convicted, it's of a lesser charge than M1. Just like you were saying with old boy, the negligent homicide, second, or the manslaughter, which is a second degree felony, that doesn't even carry that large a sentence. That's 2 to 20. You know,
Mhm.
so he can get out in 8 to 10. You know, and the boy
So
still got his life in front of him.
let's bring up that. So there's another case. Let me see if I can find that video. There's another case that we talked about on here before where the boys had actually it was the boy was being bullied by two white boys. He took it upon himself to run away from the incident, right? So he hopped in his car. They followed him along the way of following him. He got out at the park and went to run. The white boy shot him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
The boy hopped back in the car. They went on a police chase with the police. Here we go, right here. They went. So this is David Pleasant was unarmed and running away from a confrontation when he was murdered by Alex and Mason, the same people who gave Carmelo Anthony 35 years when evidence showed clear self-defense reduced the 20-year sentence that was recommended by the prosecution to 4 years and didn't change Mason at all.
Hmm.
Alex Alex is already eligible for parole after what he did. This is cold-blooded prime example. So this boy got chased by them. They shot him in the back of the head. Okay, instead of him fighting them, like Carmelo stood up for himself, he didn't. He turned around and fled from the situation. They followed him, hawked him down like an animal, shot him in the back of the head, went on a police chase from the police, got out the car, went on a chase from the police, and one walked away free and another one received 4 years. So
Hmm.
what we talking about? And this is the same Collin County.
Yeah, no, and this is when the lawyer's supposed to be bringing up cases such as this one. Now I know where I
Right.
am in the state.
We can't put it on the lawyer because
I gotta put it
what
on the
state you
lawyer
live
because
in?
that's the only. I'm in
What
Florida.
state you live in though?
I'm in
So
Florida.
let me tell you something. I'm from New York, right? So I was confused like real bad on the system here, how the system works. S- Sir, it definitely goes by your skin tone. And I know Florida is very similar to Texas, but Texas is worse than Florida. I'm talking about
Yeah,
10 times worse.
and that's what I was gonna explain, right? Yeah, Texas is definitely worse. Like I'm gonna speak on another case. You can look it up if you want to. Travis
Mm,
Rudolph, the ex NFL
mm,
player. Um, some dudes came to, he got into an argument with his girl or whatever, pretty much kicked her out. Now he's not rich anymore or anything. You know what I'm saying? He done tore 2 ACLs. He was living with his mom. Um,
mm,
that's what it was. So he gets into an argument with her, puts her out the house, whatever. She don't want to leave. She calls her cousins to come through. They show up to his crib, knock on the door. He comes outside. All of this is on front door cam. It's on front door cam.
mm,
As soon as he comes to the door, the cousins and the two homies, it's three dudes, they beat him up right on his front porch. Okay.
mhm,
He runs in his house. As they run away, get in the car, he grabs, a fully automatic rifle, you know, and blast
mm,
the car fleeing. You know, he he
mm,
he hits one and murks the other one in the car. You know, at first they didn't want to give him bond. They charge him with the murder. If I could say that over here, sorry, but yeah, they
mhm.
charge him with that,
Okay.
and then basically he beat the charge. He beat the charge. He ended up walking in Florida because of that. This is a black dude. Like I didn't seen plenty. Like I look, I didn't seen white folks in Florida. Now I can't speak for Texas. You know what I'm saying? But I done seen black folks walk. Like I'm talking about just blast the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I done seen Hispanics blast the motherfucker. I done seen Indians blast the motherfucker. Um,
Excuse me.
and get off all of the time on some stand your ground shit out here. Like every day. There was another case where this just happened a couple of weeks ago, over a parking spot. Dude was approaching this woman, you know what I'm saying, black woman. Hey, she gave him she warned him, verbally warned him. Hey, told him back the fuck up. She just pulled out, popped him right in Pompano Beach. I believe it was Pompano Beach or Fort Lauderdale or
I
something.
heard about it.
They ain't even
Mhm.
hey, no charges were even
Mm-mm.
filed.
Mm-mm.
No charges were even filed.
Mm-mm.
Now, in this case with Travis Rudolph that I was saying, he tried to use stand your ground. That didn't fly because they're fleeing. They're leaving.
Mhm.
He got off because
Mhm.
of we have the castle doctrine. Here. So he got off
Mhm.
because of the castle doctrine. You know.
Hmm.
So it is a little different here. I
Mhm.
personally got a homie that his daughter was going through it with her boyfriend, in the middle of the night, and his whole family packing, wifey, daughter, I mean, this is Florida. We all got them. It just is what it is. Everybody got them, but they got into something 3 in the morning. She called her father. He came over there. The boyfriend started approaching him. He told him, back the fuck up. You know, old boy still kept approaching him. He fired one in the air and then shot him in the leg. He didn't murk him. Shot him in the leg. My man spent 15 minutes in cuffs. 15
Hmm.
minutes in cuffs. Got a notice to appear 28 days later. No time. No time.
Hmm.
You know? I mean,
It-
it's
It's just
like I said, people
crazy.
walk all of the time. But I've also seen cases. It was over a parking space. Um, a black dude was he ran into the convenience store. A white dude who's got his pistol on him. He's got a concealed firearm permit. He's kind of harassing the old boy's wife. In the parking lot, telling because they were parked in the handicap spot. You know, and old boy when he comes out of the store. He pushes the white dude to the ground, pushes him to the ground. A white boy just pulls out his pistol and just dumps in him. You know, dumps in him, or he fires like one or two shots or something, and the guy is walking away, and then he blasts him again. The fatal shot comes when the dude was walking away. Originally, because this was all on camera, the cops they didn't even charge him. They figured it's some stand your ground, whatever. They didn't even charge him. But then the state attorney came and picked it up afterwards, tried him, convicted the dude, and he's doing like I think 20 or 25 years or something like that. So that happens out here too. You know, where the cops don't even know what the hell the law is. They thinking it's a stand your ground
Hmm.
situation, and then the state attorney will pick up the case a couple weeks or a month later, and bam, you got to go in for 20.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's most time because the police they lazy. This is a
Mhm.
whole new generation of police. They don't want to do their job. They these new cops are very aggressive. When I say very aggressive, the way they handle people for no reason, just because you in a mood is just ridiculous.
Mm.
Ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying?
Um,
I've seen people, well, I've heard about stories. I ain't personally see it, but there was another story. A woman, I guess, her daughter got into a fight with a white woman's daughter or whatever, and she shows up to the house, bangs on the door, talking about come outside, talk to me. Man, that woman just blasts through the door, killed her. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Boom.
mhm.
You know,
It was a friend of mine
and she
back
might
home.
still be standing trial right now, or she might have got. I don't even know what the result was of that, but I'm telling you, that motherfucker bust out. You never know. So it,
Mhm.
I'm just saying, I done seen people walk in the state of Florida of all races after blasting the motherfucker.
Mhm. See, to me, Florida just different. Like I've never seen a state like Texas. Texas think that they have their own laws, own rules. They don't care.
Mm.
Absolutely don't care. Um, I want to talk about this Nolan case.
I would agree with that though. Texas is definitely different. Like y'all got the whole
Mhm.
proportionality thing. Like it's something like that that's kind of written in the stand your ground thing. But I done
Mhm.
seen too many people unarmed get blasted. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
just push somebody, or just come towards somebody, and nah. You know what I'm saying? People just pull out and dump.
Mhm.
It don't be proportionate and
Where's
they
that
still walk.
picture?
I done
Hold
seen
on.
too
It's this
many times.
video that I had. Damn. It was a video. Okay. So I see one video of a black dude that was going through a mental crisis, right? And he had came after the police with a knife, shot him dead right in front of his mama, right? But watch this white boy what he do and what they do.
He emerges with a loaded gun aimed straight at them.
Now! Put it down! Anthony! Anthony! Mary Jane, is that a real gun? Put the gun down! Is that a cap gun? That's a cap gun.
Damn.
7 Acmac. Something shoots at me. Mary Jane, I'm gonna shoot him! I'm gonna shoot him! It is real! Look at my back window! Look at my back window! You're gonna get shot! Put it down now! Put it down now! Put it down! Put it down now! Put it down! Come on! Put it down! See your hands. Hands, bud. Hands. I know. Come here. Give me this hand. Give me this.
And the reason why I showed that video is because it boggles my mind how much patience they fucking have for that white boy.
Hmm.
He took a gun, pointed it at you, shot at you, came at you with a motherfucking machete, and not
Hmm.
one fucking bullet did he fucking get. Not one. Like the patience that they have for other white people is crazy to me.
I'll agree with you because they know what the fuck is up. Nah, they know what's up. You, hey, you blast a white boy, them cops know. They will like motherfuckers will have your badge for breakfast. And you from New York, you know what's up. Let's say them Hasidic small hats in their neighborhood, you know, let
Hmm.
one of them have to bury one of their kids, before necessary. Them cops know
But
they
you would
done.
think that the cops and they would be getting told that We tired of bailing y'all out. We tired of paying these families for y'all killing innocent people.
Mm.
Like I think a lot of people don't know when you file complaint against an officer, you need not to be just filing a complaint against an officer. You need to be filing a complaint against their bonds. So every police officer has a bond on them, which means if they are in fault or they are wrong, the bond will pay you for their fault. But once they get certain amount of strikes against that bond, they are not bonded anymore and they can't be police officers anymore. And that's one thing people definitely need to know because a lot of people don't know it. That's like when your kids go to school and your kids get hurt at school. Say your kid go to school and your kid breaks their arm or breaks their leg. Your kid is bonded. You're supposed to get a check from that
Yeah.
insurance company from the school. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah. Most people don't. Trust me, they know, and unfortunately, that's the way it is as far as the black community is concerned, because most black communities are impoverished communities. That's it. You know what I'm saying? The poor side of town is more often than not the black side of town. So, it even says something different on their cars. Like over on them white folk side of towns, it says to protect and serve. And over in the black side of town on the car, it say law enforcement. They got two. They clearly got two different jobs and on different sides of town. Their job is to protect and serve over there, and on your side of town, their job is to enforce laws and generate revenue.
Let me show y'all this
That's what
other
I'm saying.
video.
They don't. That's what I always tried to just remind black folks. They're like, oh, it's not fair. I'm like, it's not. It's not. They don't work for you. Like
Even when
they
it
don't.
comes, even when it comes to even just going to the hospital for simple things, car
Well,
accident or
like
anything, these nurses and doctors, how they handle you, you better stand up for yourself,
mm,
okay? Because they will try to handle you, and I'm about to show you a prime fucking example. Watch this.
Bro, calm down. Blow on that. Keep blowing. All right, let's get this. See,
that looked like a breathalyzer. Hold up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But listen,
What do you say?
that's gotta be wrong.
I took y'all test. Can I go now?
but if you're in an accident, you're belligerent with this nurse, then that tells us that there's something that's being hidden, right? So
Well,
drugs, alcohol, what's going on? What's rolling through your system, bro?
Nothing at all.
Can you follow my finger? Like, are you coherent at all?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Well, then we'll take this test. Again, I got a fresh.
No, we're not. Can you keep that away from me?
Is your car in the parking lot?
It
Or
was
was
hit by the other car, so it should be where.
How'd you get
Okay,
here?
drunky McDrunk pants, that's not what I asked. You could have had a little fender bender and drove yourself here. You don't have to be rude and belligerent with me right now.
Okay.
Or he
so
can
my-
also have a
This is- hey,
concussion
no.
because he was just in a car
You
accident.
are
Listen.
You should knew that I wasn't intoxicated when I came in. You know, how many intoxicated people do you deal with all day?
A lot. And that's why you are exhibiting a lot of those same behaviors.
Excuse me, sir. Without talking to you, I'm talking to the nurse.
Then please, by all means, because we wouldn't have to be involved. Because now we're getting this test off you one way or another. Please finish your conversation with her. Continue to show us how belligerent you are, because you can't even finish your conversation
I
with her.
don't have.
No, we'll sit here and watch you. Have a conversation.
That's not even a.
Show her the respect.
I'm at the hospital. That has nothing to do with the medical.
When you're talking to her, you're disrespectful, and then you want to say that you only want to talk to her. So do you want to talk to us or you want to talk to her?
She should be checking me for a concussion. I told her I had a headache. She told me I had a hangover.
That's not our problem. You don't have any life-threatening things. So
How do you know?
because we can look you up and down. Now we need to search your person. So
Doctor. I thought you was a police officer.
do you want to have the conversation with us about the law, or do you want to have a conversation about the medicine with her?
I want to have a conversation about medicine with her.
Then have the conversation with her. I'll get this queued up.
You to take that breathalyzer is what I
That's
want.
all you want.
That's all I want you to do.
All right. Just to show y'all, just to show y'all.
You got 10 seconds until this thing's going to be ready, all right?
All right.
We're going to take this. Now, don't you make any sudden movements. As soon as this goes off.
Don't make any sudden
You
movements.
came too fast.
It's crazy.
Bro, calm down. Blow on that. Keep blowing. All right, let's get this. See,
Dummies.
That's a 0.0.
That's gotta be wrong.
What do you say? Like,
That's gotta
what's
be
going on?
wrong.
Like, I took y'all test. Can I go now?
All right, we're done. All right.
well, no, let's.
No, it's
Nah, we're done. I know the cop is right. He's done.
All right, thank you, sir.
Maybe he's got. Hold on, he can still have drugs in his system.
I don't have any drugs. Like,
Bro, calm
So-
down. Blow on that.
But you're trying to make any
Keep blowing.
excuse to
Yeah.
keep fucking with this man. Even your partner saying there's no reason to be there. The nurse
done.
is just being an asshole.
Yeah, it's done. It's done. It's done right there.
Like
Now,
I'm about to tell y'all what's about to happen. I'm about to tell you what's about to happen, right? Because I'm about to show y'all a whole bunch of other shit. It's so much going on that back in the day when we all were taught about the revolution, right? Where black people had to come and uprise, and we had to stand up for ourselves and start putting some white people in their place in order for them to respect us and to respect our surroundings and to stop fucking with us. I believe that time is approaching very, 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 very soon. Okay. The reason why I say that is because there has been so many cases, if y'all haven't noticed, in the past year where black people are getting hung. Okay? Hung. And being told that they've committed suicide. They are not committing suicide. The rate of black people committing suicide is very low. Very, very low. Okay? These people are taking it back in the day and are purposely hanging black people. Okay? Purposely. There's a story of a second grader that was in school, and the second grader was hung by a fourth grader in the bathroom. Okay? And the fourth grader went on to tell him, this is how we used to do your people back in the day. And hung the boy. When the principal called the family to tell the family that the young boy they said they found him unconscious, like he just fell out. They didn't tell him he was hanging. They didn't find out that he was hanging until they got to the hospital and seen the marks around his neck. So how long do we stay quiet? How long do we not stand up for ourselves and for our children? Do we make ourselves look crazy? Because if I'm in a situation like that, I'm going to prison for the rest of my life. And this is the reason why I say that, is because there's no way in God's green earth that a motherfucker gonna walk breathing and they've done something to my child or my grandchildren. Look at a little boy that got ran over. He was on his ATV, 10 years old, got ran over by the white man, right? They arrested him for everything but running that baby over. And he left the scene. He didn't stay and try to get that baby medical help. He left the scene. He was drunk and high. They arrested him for drugs and for intoxication. He went to court. They only arrested him on that, didn't arrest him on the baby's murder or anything. Okay. Found him not guilty, even though they had proof that he was drunk, had proof that he had drugs in the system. Found him not guilty. When they was leaving court, he spit at the fucking family. How much disrespect do you think that people can deal with? We already dealing with a crazy ass economy, crazy ass system, crazy ass president. And you logically think that I'm gonna let you harm anything that I love and you walk away? Is no way. Salute to everybody in the chat too. And everybody in the chat, and thank you for the cheers. So with this Nolan situation, I asked myself a question. When they said they had found his body and they had to identify him by his dental, I said, if he drowned the way they say he drowned, that means he would look like himself. So why the fuck would you have to use dental to identify him? That didn't make no sense to me. That didn't make no sense. Come to find out, they're saying that he was beat in the face with a metal belt, a metal pole. That definitely would be a reason for you to identify him by dental records. Not only was he beat, they pissed on him. I don't know exactly what's going on. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I don't know what's going on in that county, but this is the same lady that's doing all these autopsies. Remember that case they had maybe 6 months ago, maybe a little longer, where the boy was found hung outside of the college, and they said he illed himself, right? This the same medical examiner. Meanwhile, his family paid for his body to be taken to a different county and for him to get examined over there, and they found blunt force trauma to the back of his head. Nobody's went to jail for it. Knowing the facts that his sister argued with some people about Trump and was saying bad things about Trump, and he was defending his sister, and then he wind up ill. You got to make this stuff make sense. Because when I say it's so many cases under this medical examiner, 10-year-old boy who came up dead. Instead of her doing an examination on the baby, she had his body embalmed the same night that he died without even talking to the family, without even their permission. Like, I don't know if y'all know this young
Y'all,
man.
this is Dion Walton. I'm just finding out about this. The same day that Nolan Wells lost his life, right in Alabama, was the exact same day that Dion Walton lost his life. Dion Walton ended up drowning, and he was hanging out with, guess who? Some white friends. None of his white friends tried to rescue him. None of them tried to go back to see if, he was okay. Come to find out, he went under the water and drowned. And they let him.
Yeah, man. Folks gotta be careful who you hanging with.
I don't understand why they keep on hanging with. Like, I'm confused.
I mean,
Like, I understand that everybody don't see race. I totally understand it because I got some white friends, Puerto Rican. I even got a Chinese friend. But I'll never be in a room where there's just a whole bunch of them and me.
look, I've been in situations like that back when I used to play pool and shit, where I'm in some empty ass pool room in the middle of the night or something, and ain't nothing but damn white boys around. Hell nah. Look, even though I'm by myself, I'm still strapped. Like that's what it is. I don't trust these people.
And I'm pretty sure they know you're strapped, right?
Yeah. I mean, either they know it, or I mean, somebody done tried some shit on me before, but I'm still not gonna be there by myself. But usually, motherfucker, I'm about to be smart enough to have my homies with me, my actual homies.
Hmm.
You know, that's just what it is. I ain't trying to be behind enemy lines without no protection whatsoever. That's crazy. So to think, and especially you out there, you can't swim or you ain't that great of a swimmer or whatever, um, they might just throw you overboard. You never
Like they
know.
did that one boy. They threw him overboard and said, "You got a vest on, swim. You gonna learn how to swim today." If it wasn't for that family that was canoeing past him, getting him out of that water, he would have drowned.
Yeah. Mm.
Like one thing, my mom, thank God for her, she didn't play that. Like when I say we learned how to swim, I was on a swim team and everything. My mom did not play that shit. Okay.
Hey, I'm with you. I grew up with a pool in my damn backyard. My grandmother wasn't having that shit. My mother wasn't having that. And you was on the swim team. We had a pool. I still had to take swimming lessons.
I'm
Five,
telling
six
you,
years old. Ain't play. You know what I'm saying?
all my kids know. All
Swimming,
my kids know how to swim.
diving, all of that. You know, so I be hating when I be hearing people say, "Oh, black folks can't swim." I'm like, I don't know where the fuck you from. Okay, but you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like we swim like fish. Where hey, my fam, the
You
kids
know,
swim
it
like
is
fish.
it's sad when the white folks is tired of these lying ass white people. Okay, listen to this lying ass motherfucker and listen real close to the people in the background because they white. Listen.
Okay, the whole purpose of this was to show y'all, number one, that this young man was not chased after in the woods by Deputy Bynum.
Not with the body cam on, he wasn't. No light, no siren, no nothing. I had watched that man chase him by my house. He had to come in my yard to get away from him. Terrified. And when I told him, why are you terrified? He said, because this man told me he was going to kill me. Deputy Bynum, had you ever pursued Brazil before that night? You're a liar. You're a liar. Yes, you know, the problem. Alvin, the problem is, yeah, you chased me. The problem, ladies and gentlemen, is there's been so many lies. Y'all.
Legit, when Southern white folks start defending black folks against the Gestapo, y'all systems are dismantling. I don't know if this got something to do.
Yeah,
Hmm.
because they know what's up. Look, that ain't good for them neither, because you can't trust a lying motherfucker that don't do
Hmm.
their job. You can't trust them. Like, come on, you can easily
It's
be the
just
victim and they'll
crazy to
cover it up.
me.
They understand that shit. You know?
It's crazy to me that they be yelling, "Oh, y'all need to go back to y'all country. This is where we're from. This is our land. We built this." And don't get me wrong, I got white family members. Okay, I definitely have white family members. My nieces and nephews are definitely mixed children. Okay, these people, some of them are very evil. They're evil. They're evil. When I say I pray every day for my kids, I pray every single day. Every day. Like I'm pretty sure nobody heard about these two. Alabama student and friend found passed away inside closet during a pet sitting visit. In a closet in Alabama, authorities are looking into a unfortunate scene involving a college student and his close friend who were discovered passed away inside a bedroom closet during what was supposed to be a simple pet sitting visit. Loved ones say the two had stopped by the home to check on the dog, never expecting anything unusual. When they didn't return messages, a family member went to the residence and found them together, tucked inside the small space with the pet nearby. Investigators are still working to understand what happened, but early details suggest the pair may have been overcome by something inside the room before they could call for help.
It says the discovery has left relatives and classmates shaken. Remembered both young people as warm, dependable, always willing to lend a hand. Look, I'm gonna be real. I've never set foot on Alabama soil, and I never will. That's just me. A few years back, I had a family reunion was supposed to be in Alabama. I'd skip that shit. I ain't going. Hey, I ain't even met them family members, and I have no inclination to do it. I am not setting foot on Alabama soil. Sorry.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You know, that's
crazy.
just me. But before I drop down, I would say, like, if when these issues come up, I never hear anybody advocating for having their own police force. Like, why not we just have our own police force? You know, like
Man,
instead of
what
begging
black
their
people
police
need to
force
do.
to start doing something that they've never done, which is work for you, because the police, no American police force has ever given a shit about black people since the beginning of documented American history. If you expect all of a sudden for fish to start climbing trees, because I think that's what you expect, and if you expect, you know what I'm saying, the police to start working for you, let's advocate for our own damn police force, because ain't no real accountability. I know as far as them Asians are concerned, as far as them small hats are concerned, look, them cops know that for whatever reason they about to have hell to pay if one of they people don't make it home safe. They know that, you know, so they make sure they protect and serve them people. They not scared of consequences with black folks. So people just gonna have to band together and change that part. Make sure that yes, there are consequences, and protest in the street obviously ain't gonna do it. You know,
Mad Dog said we will be okay without a person visiting here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mad Dog must be from Alabama.
It's all good. I ain't mad at them family members. I just those Mississippi, never been there. Alabama, I don't have no inclination. I'm like, hey, any of my family, y'all come see me, man, or we just meet on some other ground.
I mean, it's
you know,
definitely been more.
I got an Alabama phobia. I'm sorry.
It's definitely been more to Alabama. It's a 18-year-old girl found hung in Miami. That was on Juneteenth. It was a 16-year-old found somewhere hung.
I mean, even with like the Nolan Wells thing, the first statement after they found that boy's body in Mississippi that the cops put out, they don't suspect any criminal activity. Like, don't even suspect it. I'm like, what? What?
But the boat that they were in was in the judge's driveway. They said that his body was in there, waiting for the phone to show up. You know, if I don't have nothing to hide, I'm not deleting anything. And we even know that when it comes to social media stuff, you can delete whatever the hell you want to delete.
And
Once you put it in the air,
nothing's ever.
It's never deleted.
You know, like
you
the
already
internet
did
never.
a
The cloud never forgets. The internet never forgets. They can find anything. You know what I'm saying? They can go back and chart all your keystrokes, even if you didn't send something. You know what I'm saying? They can chart your keystrokes. You know, so.
Listen to this one real quick. Listen, this is the one I was talking about with the boy being in the water and the family that was canoeing. Listen to this.
You can swim down, Remy, you fucking retard! Bro! How am I gonna get you back home? You don't think Mama Marquise is gonna be worried? Yeah, your mom said. Your mom is always worried about you. I think that's why. Because your dad's the person we know, we can tell by looking at you. And we
Can somebody look at this shit?
Fucking life jacket on for me. I'll just wait. Bro, you have a life jacket. No, I'm black. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna save me. Oh, yes, it does. Bro, I'll just find a way. Hey. Yeah, they think I'm not doing that because I can't. Bro, you have a life jacket. I'm gonna die. Standing right
Hold
now.
on. You have to go.
You did that to get over there. We taught him how to swim. Oh, so I can just like hold on.
And here if you want.
Yeah, I might drown.
You won't drown.
You're not drown. You're not gonna drown.
There you go.
Thank you.
What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Marquise. Everybody calls me Lamar because I go to like Danella.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was okay getting over here. They think I'm about to swim back. I can't even swim.
Good job right now.
Talked around 4 minutes. And it's my first time here.
Oh, first time? Well, welcome.
Yeah.
How'd you get over here?
They made me take that way over there, and they had 2 life jackets on. I'm never coming back with y'all.
We told you you're coming. We had a life jacket.
A life jacket. This ain't even for a big kid. This for a little kid.
Oh my God. You're welcome.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, look, I can remember learning how to swim. I've taught children how to swim. When it comes to adults, you got to watch them close. You know, especially when they don't know how to swim. You got to watch them close. I don't play games like that and you know this as a swimmer. If they not over that fear of water early on in life, you know what I'm saying? They more of a risk to drown. An adult that doesn't know how to swim is more of a risk to drown than a child that's learning how to swim.
They'll drown you while you trying to save them.
Exactly. That's why you got to throw them a lifesaver, or you got to be skilled when it comes to, saving lives, in there. So it really depends.
Damn, I ain't got it in here.
Like that's the toughest thing to do is teach a grown ass adult how to swim.
Oh, here we go, right here. Did you hear about the 11-year-old black girl killed in a boating trip?
We got another one,
Listen to
just
this.
like Nolan, but this time it's an 11-year-old black girl. Kristen Gary pleads not guilty to felony child endangerment charge in fatal boating accident. Kristen Gary faces third-degree felony charge after she went on a boat with an 38-year-old and an 11-year-old. So allegedly, this woman went on a boat with an 11-year-old black girl and another white man, and the black girl fell out of the boat. And this woman did not call the cops for a whole fucking day. They searched for her body for a day. They couldn't find it. Then they went back to shore. And then eventually, apparently the mom or something like. Long story short, I don't know the details. I haven't read up on it, but I know she was arrested because they found the girl later on. They found the 10-year-old girl, 11-year-old girl. She's dead. This happened over July 4th weekend, over the 250-year anniversary of the United States. They found the little girl. She was dead. But she died. She got missing the day before when she went on a boat ride with this woman, Kristen Gary. Kristen Gary alleged the girl fell down in the boat the day before, but she did not call 911. She decided to take it upon herself to search. She didn't find the body. She went home, and then, I don't know. I got to read this up more, but long story, I know the main detail here is she went on a boat with an 11-year-old girl. The 11-year-old girl drowned, and she...
So that's a
damn lie.
GIF. But let me tell you, she went on a boat with this 36-year-old man and this lady, right? And when she went on a boat with them, they decided that they wanted to go out on a boat at 10:30 at night with this little girl. I think, and I hate to think this, but I really think they were doing stuff to that little girl and then discarded her.
Yeah.
Because it just don't sound right. Like,
Well,
and
if
moms, I know.
they found the body, they can find out whether or not the girl drowned, or whether or not she was already gone before she was.
But I'm talking
crossed
about
over.
her actually like getting raped.
Yeah.
Because why would you take her out on a boat 10:30 at night with a grown ass man?
I mean, I just refuse to believe that somebody that can't swim is gonna fall off of a boat? That don't make no sense. Like people just be falling off of boats like that, and it ain't no storm. Like, what are you talking about? That's crazy. Yeah, right there. So when people talking about, oh, this one fell off the boat, bullshit. People don't just
Then you
fall off
got
of boats.
then you got this sick bitch right here, right? So as parents, our biggest job is to protect our children, right? This one right here, y'all, did something to my soul to hear this bitch speak. When I say this, somebody need to find her and just beat her to a pulp. Cause I don't know what kind of lifestyle she grew up in, but baby, you need to go retry it. Cause I don't know what trauma she been through in her life, but she should have never had children or been allowed to have children. Listen to this shit, cause it's about to piss you off too, Auntie. Listen to this.
John like Autumn, and Autumn definitely like John. What you say he did to your boy?
He slapped my butt.
And how much money did he give?
$50. I kept saying no, and he was trying to force himself in my bed.
And I want $10,000 for what you did to my daughter, bitch. And I might not put you in jail, ho. I just might. When I first asked you, did John touch you? What did you tell me?
No,
Why you told me no?
because he was trying to rob me.
What you say he did to your butt, Autumn?
He slapped my butt.
He was bribing you with what?
Money. He was trying to rob me, did I tell you?
Now, y'all, hold on. What did you say John was doing in your room, Autumn? What did he say? It was okay because he do it to his kids, what?
He told him he do it to his kids too. And then when I had woke up, somebody was touching on me. Then I could feel them moving down. So I'm guessing he moved down to his kids. And then when he walked in, I turned around and it was him.
And you said when you tried to come and tell me, he grabbed your arm and did what? Tell him about that part.
I said I was gonna go tell you, and he said no. And then he asked me why I was gonna go tell you. He said it was okay.
And how much money did he give?
$50.
The time he smacked you on your booty, where was you at? Where did it happen at?
I also was in the basement. That was the same day I was still in the basement.
He grabbed your ass and he tried to play it off and say what?
He said you been bad.
You been bad.
Yeah. Because when he came in my room, it was like he was trying to get in my bed, and I kept saying no, and he was trying to force himself in my bed.
John like Autumn, and Autumn definitely like John. Because for one, when he texted, I miss you, Autumn replied, mm-hmm. A normal kid would have been like, no, what the fuck? What that means? She like, mm-hmm. Try to save him. I want $10,000 for what you did to my daughter, bitch. $10,000 and I might not put you in jail, ho. I just might. I might negotiate between 10 to 20. I'm 15. I'm being generous. Bro, go and get your ass off. I already told you I don't want to holler at you, bitch. Get your ass off my grass, so you fucking my grass up. God, stop telling me to keep my head up, bitch. My head ain't down. Bitch, just what I just said, I'm sad. I mean, I'm sad for real. It's a figure of speech, bitch. I'm saying I want to smoke. I'm not sad. I'm not sad. I'm not mad. I'm not nothing. I'm chilling. I'm trying to learn self-control. My lawyer had a long talk with me today. He said he saw my lives. And he's like, I didn't know you were so popular on live after I left court. And he had a long talk with me. He was like, he believed in me. And he was like, he gonna try to help me work on self-control. So I'm gonna try. We're gonna see how long it lasts. Probably in 2 hours, I ain't gonna have no control. We're gonna see how long it lasts. That shit, it be hard. It's hard.
Oh, that's
John like
sad.
Autumn. Yeah.
That's sad. That's sad. Like all of that I just heard is sad. $10,000 was the worst shit that I've like heard all year.
For you to say that he texted your daughter, he missed her, and she said, mm-hmm. Bitch, that should have told you this ain't the first time your daughter done been through some shit like that. Because obviously you're not paying attention to your child. So I'm pretty sure other men have touched her and violated her also.
The fact that it's
She
any
looked
amount
wrong.
of money, any amount of money that you would take
And I
to
might
let
not,
somebody
I
violate
might not put you in jail.
your fucking
What?
kids is that you you will resort to um, extortion or blackmail after your children been violated. Nah, nah. That woman need to be put in, and then post that shit on social media.
And then you not only on social media, that bitch was on Big O too.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you gotta be the slowest. Bitch, you and John need to go to jail. Cause basically,
And
bitch, you was selling your daughter.
that's when I gotta ask, well, where the hell is your daughter's father? Um, where are your kids' grandparents at? Whatever, but mainly
Hmm.
they father, cause ain't no way in hell my kid ain't spending another day under your roof, not another night,
Hmm.
not another night. You know?
I'm gonna try to find more stuff on that
But
story
yeah,
because
you got it. I
mm,
got to drop down. Pretty trucker, I
salute.
appreciate
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I
you. Nah,
appreciate you.
nah, thanks for having me up. Appreciate you too.
Welcome.
Have a good stream. You doing your thing. You know,
Thank
peace.
you.
Mhm.
Thank you. I'm telling you, Big Red to even touch one of mine, baby. Oh, blessed to. Thank you for the cheers. I'm gonna show y'all a couple more things before I hop off because I need y'all to feel the trauma my brain been going through finding this stuff for y'all. Okay, listen to this. Listen real close.
Y'all are not going to believe this. Chief Medical Examiner Stacy Turner is the same medical examiner from the Trey Reed's case. She's the one who deemed Trey Reed's death a self-unaliving after he was in some problems with 4 white boys. So it's the same thing that happened, y'all. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all get the likes up. You are not going to want to miss this one right here. And make sure you hype this video.
Okay, what is your name and your job title?
I'm Stacy Turner, and I'm the Chief Medical Examiner of the state of Mississippi.
How long have you been at DPS?
It will be 5 years as January 1st.
What do you love most about your job?
I really love the people I work with.
She loved the people that she worked with so much that she's willing to lie on these young black men and deem their unalivings self-unalivings and totally ignore that they were around white boys. Check it out, y'all. It gets deeper. It says State Medical Examiner Dr. Stacy Turner ruled Trey Reed's death a self-unaliving. Trey was found from a tree at Delta State University, Mississippi, y'all. Chief Medical Examiner Dr. Stacy Turner has been accused of falsifying autopsies of black men before. Yes, she's been lying. This is why Benjamin Crump is going to transport Nolan's body to Washington, D.C. I believe he should get there tomorrow, y'all. Make sure y'all get the likes up. Put this video in the algorithm so our people do not lose the fight. We have to be optimistic about this whole situation because this stuff is happening for a reason. Everybody in Mississippi about to be exposed, y'all. In July 2021, she ruled Damian Cameron's death undermined despite arriving swollen, bloody, and bruised. So everybody that's unalive that's black, she ignored all the signs. And why did they have to identify Nolan's body through his dental records? Why is that? There's something that they're hiding. 2 deputies had knelt on Damian's back for 20 minutes before his... Come on, bro. Make sure y'all get the likes up. Y'all are not going to believe this. Chief Medical Examiner Stacy
Hmm. They need to investigate every case that she's presided over. That is absolutely correct, Bless. Absolutely. I keep saying to y'all too, if you have kids under the age of 18, you need to go file for custody of your kids. That's why it's so easy for CPS to swoop in and to be able to take kids. Listen to what's been going on. But see, we all, they got all these cases going on, and oh, we missing certain things that we not seeing because they're not putting it out there. But listen to what's been going on.
The FBI made a raid on an adrenochrome clinic. Adrenochrome is the drug in the blood of young children that once a young child gets whipped up into a frenzy of fear, they drain the blood off of these children. Well, 305 people were arrested, and the majority of the people arrested turned out to be FBI agents with dual citizenship to Israel. That's right. This is causing such a stink in Washington that Pete Hegseth is having to go on an emergency meeting to meet with Benjamin Netanyahu and the higher ups in Israel to discuss what's going on. Because now the American citizens know that the people that are responsible for the child protective services in the United States are tied to this event. The lady that runs the Amber Alerts in the United States was found to be connected with Jeffrey Epstein and is on the Epstein list. So now, not only are they using school pictures to choose your children from a selected database, and then they use Child Protective Services to target children and extract these children from the homes and take them to these places, these centers where they drain the adrenochrome drug off of their blood and eventually kill them. This is what's happening in the United States, and the United States government is connected to it. The FBI and Israel are linked at the hip. This is one entity. It was a slip of fate that this arrest and bust happened because of the dual citizenship of the FBI agents that were working in and for this facility. Not only working in the facility, but the FBI agents with dual citizenship were collecting children from around the country. That's right. The FBI agents were collecting children, kidnapping and collecting children from around the country. I've been telling y'all that the government is involved with a lot of this human trafficking of children, and nobody listened. But God loves you, and I love you. The FBI made a raid on an adrenochrome clinic. Adrenochrome is the drug in the.
So let's put two and two together, right? Let me speculate a little bit. This is my personal opinion. I've been knowing something was up with this war. They kept saying that Israel has something on America. That's why America was backing them up in a war that we were never supposed to be a part of. Ever. Now it's starting to make sense because you got a war going on. The war that you got going on is definitely involving Israel. We're definitely backing Israel up 100%. Meanwhile, none of our allied countries are backing us up because they know we're dead wrong. And I believe it's to cover up all this Epstein stuff. Why would all those FBI agents have dual citizenship to Israel? Isn't that where they said Epstein is? When they said that he didn't pass, that he's actually living in Israel? Come on, man. You got to make it make sense. Put two and two together. Make it make sense. Yeah, I know it's a lot on your brains. I know. It's a lot. 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 We'll go over the rest of the stuff next time I go live. I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow. Try to get back on my regular schedule. And go live. Tomorrow is Saturday, so probably later on in the morning. I know a lot of us definitely want to sleep in and rest in the morning. So salute to everybody. Thank you for coming to the live. I appreciate everybody. Salute to y'all. Salute, salute, salute. I appreciate everybody. Definitely popping out. Mama Ross, I expect, ma'am, that you will be hitting the panel tomorrow. You ain't got nothing to do in the morning, okay? Nothing. Nothing. Salute Price, salute everybody. Why not Jones Boy, Annie, CB Beezy. I see y'all, everybody put up in here. Roast, what's going on, Jones Boy? Salute to everybody. Salute, salute, salute. Thank you, Beezy, for the cheers. So tomorrow I have some more stuff for y'all. We can dig a little deeper. I definitely want to do some research on a couple of things that was brought up today, so that I can clarify more stuff for y'all. And I know it's some stuff that I thought I had saved in here that's stuck in my Instagram messages that I'm gonna get out. If y'all ever have anything that y'all want me to discuss or go over, definitely send them to my inbox. I'll definitely look over it and we can definitely talk about it. But till then, salute y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Thanks for rocking out with your girls, you know what I'm saying?
It's been real, baby, but we got to go.
If you get blocked or timed out, it's just business, nothing personal.
Now see, if you had got you some act right, that wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Bye, we out.
Y'all come back now. You hear?